So, continuing with the themes of the adult comedies, we got one that's more surprisingly wholesome. The 1950s. This is the 1950s pop culture translated into the 1980s. Very specifically in Mischief, which it's more wholesome. We have the shy boy who is not necessarily, I think he moved into town and then suddenly a James Dean archetype appears with the motorcycle, got the hair and everything, and then the shy boy meets a Marilyn Monroe archetype who wants to try and find a wholesome relationship. Meanwhile, the James Dean mother effer Eugene is trying to look for a quick fling. So, like, the central theme for this movie is finding a whole relationship versus just an superficial one. We generally tend to help with the one night stands, if you will. I mean, this movie goes all the way to portray the 1950s. That's what I like. It's the aesthetic that it goes all the way. I mean, first of all, we got some rockabilly, we got some Elvis, we got some Chuck Berry. It all fits in here very well, very specifically when it plays during the crucial scenes. Obviously, it plays what the characters are feeling. That's the standard motif, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. I like that. And we're trying to understand they're trying to get the women, but there's a kissing booth where you pay 25 cents or whatever, spin the wheel and it lands, and like, okay, who are you going to get? And I'm like, okay, yes, you also get I think there's some stereotypical bullies in here. You gotta have that, whatever, but it's like, it's a movie about the 1950s nostalgia, and not like any of the more dark side, I guess you could say, of the 1950s culture. I mean, it's mainly just about, like, malt shops, the music, the cars. I mean, they get the cars really good, think they even bring up, like, hey, you're not exactly going to have a chick magnet. You're not going to be a chick magnet if you drive a Studebaker. That's what he drives. So I'm just like, yeah. Yeah, I mean, he even looks like he even looks like a dorkier version of Nick Adams, from a couple of Toho movies. So I'm like, yeah, got the yellow hair. I mean, now he is going after the woman, Kelly Preston, I believe, in an early role. She was married to John Travolta. Yeah, and when we get the sex scene, yes, it is there. We get to see her rather astonishing body, I will admit that. She was like 20 or something. And, it's voluptuous. It feels real. It's wholesome. That's why I like it. It's wholesome compared to some of the other raunchier stuff out there. I mean, yeah, we get to see a dog that's looking in when there's, when the intercourse is happening, but it's played for laughs. It's like a beagle or whatever, and just leaves her. Now, if we just want like a defeated dog sigh, that would have been funny. Yeah, I mean, we do get some humor, things like that, but yeah, obviously it's like Jonathan ends up with Marilyn, and then Gene ends up with some other person, so it fits with the archetypes. This movie is fine. It's okay. It's a wholesome sex comedy. There's nothing outrageous about it, but it has a 57% on Rotten Tomatoes. I mean, yeah, it's we get it. It's like we get some tata, we get some breasts, we get some sexual scenes going on. It is not a bad movie. It's a good movie. It's just wholesome. Yeah, this is a cheapo DVD, I guess. So yeah, I want to rewatch it again on a Blu-ray. If you want a more wholesome adult comedy, coming of age and everything else, Mischief is the way to go.